Gadgets Live.
Hello, welcome to Brown Dog Gadgets Live. I am Amanda, the Education Outreach Coordinator here at Brown Dog Gadgets. Behind the camera,
microphone
I've got
is off.
Pete.
Who turned off my microphone?
Josh did.
Okay, I turned it on.
Yeah. We had issues yesterday of my mic not being on. I don't know. But Pete's back, you guys.
Buttons for that. There are buttons for that.
That's true.
Okay.
Awesome. Today we are going to be doing a Valentine craft. It is our Be Mine craft, not Minecraft.
No.
Then, before we jump into that, if you have not followed us on our social media platforms, please do so. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, and YouTube. Also, the template for the project that you see today, as well as all of our other projects, products, and guides, can be found at browndoggadgets.com. And then if you have any questions for us while we're streaming or just want to say hi to Pete because he's back, feel free to chat with us. Otherwise, you can always email us at help@browndoggadgets.com.
You can do that.
All right, so today's project does not have green in it,
Oh,
so I can hold it up.
cool.
So it's got a little switch inside of it.
Uh-huh.
And then we open it up.
Ooh.
It's a pretty fun one.
There we go.
All right, let's switch to the overhead cam.
Overhead.
Yeah, so it's got a little switch inside here. So it's Be Mine, Love, and Be Loved. I know.
Who muted these things?
I don't know. You know
I'm
that
back.
answer.
I'm back now.
It's Josh.
All right, thanks, Josh, for filling in.
There we go.
Sorry I was gone for a while.
That's all right.
I'll try to come back.
We made it. We made it through.
Right.
And hopefully we won't be gone too much longer. All right, so we've got the nice and simple template here. We only have this one in black and white. This one does not come in color, so you got to color it. You'll be all right, I promise. Also, side note, I hate cutting out around these antennas.
Yeah.
They're really small.
Yeah.
I did it, but you could also, because you're just going to glue it on,
Yeah.
you could just cut them off and then just draw them on.
Yeah.
Sounds a lot easier. I thought of that after I cut them all.
Yeah.
You know.
There you
Yeah.
go.
All right. So for our project here, I got my little bees. They are pretty cute. I do enjoy them. We are going to use our safety pin and poke 2 holes right through the middle there. Now this template isn't necessarily marked. There is a second page that goes through the template and what it should look like. But if you look at the back of this one, you're going to notice that off to the left, it's going to the positive side of the battery. So if on the back, my positive is going off to the left, then on the front, it needs to go off to the right. And truthfully, I just did that for myself just now.
Yeah.
That's really the only reason I did that.
There you go.
All right, let's see. What LED do I want today? I was going to try to find a color changing, but I don't think I have any. That's all right. All right, so we've got the long leg and the short leg of our LED. Like we said, the longer leg is positive, shorter leg is negative. So I want the longer leg off to the right. I'm going to put that through there. And then on the back, I'm just going to bend those legs flat out to the sides. Now to complete our circuit, we're going to use Maker Tape. If you've never used Maker Tape before, Maker Tape is great stuff. It is a nylon conductive tape. It is the far superior cousin to copper foil tape. Copper foil tape rips really easily, isn't always conductive. It is a pain to use in the classroom. Maker Tape is so much easier. You can overlap pieces. It doesn't tear on you. It's really great stuff.
It uses nylon, which is a space-age fabric.
There you go.
Pretty sure.
Space age.
Yeah. I was listening to the 1950s radio last night.
Is that it?
Everything was space-age.
All right, so I'm going to take a piece of Maker Tape and put it over each LED leg, and then I'm going to run my nail along the edges of them just to make sure we've got a solid connection. It's so nice to actually interact with someone, Pete. I mean, Josh was doing better.
Yeah.
He was doing better after I yelled at him.
Pretty sure my phone won't go off.
That's fair. All right, and then So we have a couple different things we're going to do here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our negative pathway to the front of our project. I'm going to wrap it around the front and just have it come up about 1 centimeter on the front of the project. Maybe a little bit more. So that wraps around. Then we need to make the positive pathway, but I can't lead to the positive side of the battery if I don't have the negative and the battery in place first.
Gotta get a battery.
So I'm going to actually put my negative pathway or my positive pathway here, or it's still actually the negative. Because technically I have not touched the battery yet.
Right.
So I'm going to bring a pathway. It's not touching on the front. You notice we're going to add a switch into the project to control it. So I want to make sure that that gap is there. And then that pathway leads around to the back.
That'll be the open in our open circuit before we close it.
And then I'll continue that pathway over to the left here. And on top of the end of that pathway, I'm going to add a tape loop. So for our tape loop, we're taking about 1 inch worth of maker tape and rolling it up into a sticky side out tape loop and put it right on top of that pathway. That's going to hold our battery in place. Just pushing everything around over here. And then remember, this is technically our negative pathway, so it should lead to the negative side of the battery.
Yep.
So we always want the positive side facing up for our projects. We'll put it right on top. And then we're going to add one more tape path on the back that leads from the positive side of the battery to our positive LED light. Now, we're not complete yet because we do have a gap in our circuit and we want to be able to control that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of maker tape right at the bottom here. So when this folds in, it will breach that gap and close the circuit.
Yeah. The yellow and red on this thing keeps making me think of a chicken head.
Interesting. All right.
I don't know why.
Then I have actually gone through and pre-scored these dotted lines just to make it a little bit easier to fold them and to make sure that I can fold right on the line. So I'm folding this first one and folding it inward, and that top one is outward. There's probably a better term for it, but you know what?
Yeah,
That's what I've got right now.
that works.
All right, and then when I close it and I push down on the left here, see the right doesn't need to be closed, but then it'll light up.
Nice.
Now there is one other thing, because when it just says mine and love and loved, it doesn't exactly make sense.
Okay.
So we're gonna take our little bees and we're gonna hot glue them onto our project. You could just use tape. You could use regular glue. If you've been here before, you realize I enjoy gluing things with hot glue. You'll notice that I'm also not covering up these paths here. If I put the bee too low, I will block that path and it won't connect. And if I have it over this line here, I won't be able to fold it. And then I need a bee on the front for my bee mine part.
So here's what I'm seeing when I look at
That's fair.
Not sure why.
I don't know.
Might be the medication.
Maybe. There we go.
Be
So we've got
mine.
be
love,
mine,
and be
love,
loved. Yeah.
and be loved.
Sweet.
There we go. I love this project. It's
Fun
a fun one. It's simple,
Yeah.
but it's got a little bit of motion to it. It's a good one.
And you could make it some other color besides rubber chicken, right?
I mean, in theory. This one's also, it's just not quite as yellow.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll use a different color. I didn't really go that different.
I can see it's different.
Yeah.
Is it did you use different markers or what?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can kind of see
Yeah.
the difference in the
I mean,
stroke
barely.
and the red. I can see
I
it.
really thought I was like picking different.
Yeah.
No, it's very
Yeah.
similar, but that's okay.
That's all
Yeah.
right.
So definitely a fun project, fun to, activate the light. And
Yeah.
yeah.
It's nice to have
Enjoy
something a little more folding too, besides just a card.
Yep. Well, and I like that the folding isn't as elaborate as like our robot buddies.
Yeah.
You know?
Kind of a middle.
So there's a little bit of folding involved in this,
Right.
but nothing that, really matters that much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Awesome. That's all we've got for you today.
all we got.
Tomorrow we are off, as well as next Tuesday. So we've got a
Okay.
training going on. But then next Wednesday we are. I do know this answer.
I don't have it scheduled.
I know you haven't
so I have
scheduled it.
no idea.
It's another Valentine's Day project. Oh, you know what? I do believe it is the Robot Buddies with the Valentine
yeah.
skins.
Yeah.
So the
Oh, yeah.
Cupid
Those are good.
and Be My Valentine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll check that out on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I just made the decision. I had something scheduled, and then I got mad at that project, and that one got pushed to the back burner.
Okay.
So our microbit project for next Thursday is connecting a microbit and bit board with the NeoPixel strip and controlling it with a cardboard knife switch.
Oh yeah. I
It
feel
is a
like
fun
you've
one.
done that before. Eh?
It's a good one. So, and I've already got it assembled. It was easy,
Okay,
and it's
good.
a fun way to be able to control that bitboard and microbit. So,
Excellent.
yeah, we'll do that next week. If you have not followed us
Cool.
on our social media platforms, please do so. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, and YouTube. Also, the guide and template for the project that you saw today, as well as all of our other projects, products, and guides, can be found at browndoggadgets.com. And you can feel free to email us. It's Josh. It's okay. He likes to chat. You can email Josh at help@browndoggadgets.com if
Indeed.
you have any questions. That's all we've got for you today. We hope you'll join us next week. Have a good one.
All right. That one.
Thanks for watching. Please visit browndoggadgets.com for parts, projects, and curriculum. Follow us on social media at browndoggadgets. We'll see you next time.